afternoon everyone, and sorry this is a little bit later than it would normally be. I've had some appointments this afternoon that I couldn't reschedule, unavoidable. So here I am for a little bit of an afternoon energiser, just a quick workout if anybody fancies joining me, just to boost your energy levels back up if you're feeling that mid-afternoon slump and you're thinking, I'm just going to put Netflix on already. So don't do that. Get up, clear your space, have your working area set up ready, and we're just going to see if we can get that breath flowing, get the body moving again, and just improve how we feel. Just wake ourselves up a little bit more. Okay, so we'll give it just a moment, see if anybody else is popping on. So whoever has joined us already. We're going to get started in a moment because it is quite a bit cooler today. I've just taken my jumper off and I'm really feeling it. I want to get moving. So it's jolly cold. Right, you wouldn't think it was 1st of May, would you? Right, so I'll give it a few more seconds, just see if anyone else is hopping on. I wouldn't want to start early without anyone. If they're coming in and joining this afternoon. So I hope you're all staying fit and well and not going too insane, stuck indoors. Anyway, it's time to not think about that. It's time to tune into ourselves, think about our bodies and think about how we're feeling. So we always start by coming into good standing posture, because if we're in good posture, everything else works so much better. So that's heels under the hip bones, toes level, feet parallel, so do check that. Lengthening out those toes, lengthen the legs, pelvis into neutral, shoulders relaxed down, and the chin very gently pressed back. Okay, we're going to start by taking the hands onto the bottom of the ribs. So just make sure you've got your thumb wrapped round the back so that your ribs are nestling into that crook of your hand. And we're standing tall. I'd like you to breathe into your hands. Big breath in through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Big breath in. And exhale. Notice where that breath's going. Is it going all the way around? Notice with your thumbs. Maybe it's only going into one side of the back and not the other. Just see what's happening there. I can feel today, I know that my right side has felt a little bit tighter, so I can feel the breath's not really going into my back on that side. Feels like there's a bit of a restriction. Let's do one more, see if I can get that breath going in. And relax the arms down. Okay, let's start with a shoulder roll. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Now turning the palms to the front, let's take a big breath in, arms coming up. And exhale, open out. Inhale up, shoulders stay down, reach through the little fingers and back down. Breath in, coming up. And exhale. One more. Lovely. Okay, from there, we're actually going to turn the legs out, and I'd like to step a little bit wider. We're going to add a little lunge, sideways lunge to that arm movement. So we're going to start by just taking the arms out, palms down to begin with. So shoulders back and wide, don't jam them down. Just let them relax away from the jaw, and we're going to push over that knee and follow your finger. and come back. Same side, push forwards and come back. So we're just turning the head, not the body. So your body's going completely sideways, but you're going to turn the head, look to those fingers. One more this side and back. Changing sides. Follow the fingertips. Make sure you feel like you're pressing down into the middle of your toes, and that way that's going to help to guide your knee in nice alignment there. One last one. Okay, and bring the arms down. Inhale, take them up just to shoulder height. Exhale, bring them down. Inhale up, and let's leave them there. So this time palms are facing upwards. We're going to take that lunge, take the arms over, open out to the other side. Inhale and exhale. One more, and bring the arms all the way down. Right, we're going to step those feet to parallel now, and we're going to go back to that shoulder roll, just a couple more. Open the shoulders. Now we're going to make it bigger. So let's take the fingertips to the shoulders, lift the elbows and circle. So we're just getting more movement in there. One more. And release. Okay, into a monkey squat. Big breath in. Lower your hips, not your chest, and push back up. Inhale. Push through the feet. Breath in. And breath out. One more. And pushing back up. Now for big arm circles. Full arm. Inhale. Widen down. See if you can get those arms going slightly behind you. Really open the chest. And one more. And down. Okay, into foot pedals now. So when we get feedback from the feet, that really helps to wake the brain up. So we'll start with opposition arm. Okay, bit of coordination. Lift the heel, same elbow comes back. Roll back down. So if you focus on what you're feeling in your feet, that's going to help your brain to feel more alert and refreshed, feeling wide awake. One more each side. Now we're going to go into some sway, so let's bring the arms down, press forwards into the toes, into the centre of the heels. Try not to bend at the waist or the back as you go into the heels. Swaying forwards, press into the toes, sway back, press into the heels. Forwards into the toes, backwards into the heels. One more each way. Lovely. Okay, from there, let's step one leg back. We're going to go into the gazelle. So just check your hips are square to the front. Let's lift the arms, not too high, palms down. And let's flex the wrists, shoulders wide, and let's push that heel down, lift the toes at the front, breath in as you push up. exhale, push back. Inhale, stretching up. And up. One more this side. And up. Stepping in. Let's change sides. Hip square. Hinge slightly forwards. Palms down and then flex the wrists. Take a breath in. Exhale, push back. Inhale, lift and stretch. Hopefully you can feel that stretch go all the way up the leg, through the hip and up to the fingers. And up. One more. And up. And stepping back in. Right, just take your hands onto your wrists. Let's give them a roll. Just release out the wrists. So especially if you've been doing lots of work from home today, or lots of housework or gardening, and those hands just need a little bit of TLC, wrists are feeling it a little bit, and then let's give them a shake out. Okay, we're going to come into our breathing now. So feet together if you'd like to, and we're going to take the arm up. Now really reach up out of the hip. Inhale into these ribs here. And exhale back down. So this is where, if you felt at the beginning you were a little bit tighter on one side, you can put a bit more breath into that stretch. Inhale. And exhale. Now we're going to go into the back a little bit more. So let's step the feet back to hip distance. We're going to keep the hips still. We're going to get a good stretch on one side of the back. Let's come up and over. Inhale. Now exhale, reach on the diagonal. Breath into the back. And up. And back down. Inhale over. Exhale, stretch and reach. Breath in. And up. And down. And again, over. Inhale. Exhale. Breath into the back. Last one. And back up. And down. Right, some nice bit of rotation and shoulder movement now. So making sure we're hip distance, let's step one leg back. Arms forwards. Now we're going to rock onto that heel. Just check as you do this, try not to turn in. Okay, I'd like you to push that heel away so that you feel your calf stretch. Okay, so stretching out muscles also helps to get more oxygen into them and give a great feeling of wellness. So we're going to pull the opposite elbow back. So whichever leg is behind you, you're pulling the opposite elbow back. Lift the toes at the front if you can. And just being careful not to sit into the hip. Okay, we're going to start to turn now. So let's turn and rock forwards. Turn and forwards. One more here. And then if it's available to your shoulders, we're going to open out and do a big arm circle. So you're going to stretch out. Big breath in, up and over. And forwards. rocking back, stretch out. Inhale. Hand forwards. 2 more. One last one. And forwards. And let's step in, ready to go on the other side. So nice and steady, make sure that as you rock back, that heel's going straight away from you rather than turning in. Collarbones wide, and we're just starting with the elbow coming back, just rocking through the feet. So this is where we get to focus on those feet again. Giving that foot at the back a good stretch, press the toes away and really lift the heel. Now adding in that rotation. So rocking back, turn, and forwards. If you can, try and follow the elbow with your eyes. So that's going to challenge your balance a bit more. And anything where we need balance, we need our awareness of our body in space and its surroundings. That's called proprioception, and that helps to keep the brain really alert. Adding in that circle now, so back, extend, up and forwards. Big breath in, exhale, inhale, one last one. And forwards and stepping in. So back to hip distance, just into some little squats. We're just going to let the arms swing. So breath in, breath out. Lowering those hips. Now last one, you're going to stay in this squat, not too deep, take your hands onto your thighs, and we're going to stretch out that lower back. Collarbones wide, try not to just push up into your shoulders, try and keep the chest lifted. Exhale, tuck the pelvis under by drawing your tummy in. Inhale, release. So you can lean onto those hands so that your legs aren't doing too much work. And release. Two more. And the last one. And coming back up. Let's take a big arm circle, stretch up and reach out wide and down. Okay, from there, we're going to take the arms forwards and then you're going to open them out, palms up. Now, we're going to take a little rotation. So you've got one hand slightly in front, one hand slightly behind. We're going to stretch up, breath in. Now soften your knees forwards and tap the fingertips together. Inhale, follow that hand, open it out. So again, we're moving the head, moving the eyes. And adding in that lovely scoot back that we just practiced. Exhale. And inhale. One more. And opening back out. Let's rotate the other way. Arm up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. And open. Last one. And open. Turning to the front and bringing the arms down. Right, we're going to take the arms out, palms forwards. Take the hands to the base of the skull. Press your head into your fingertips. Squeeze the elbows back. Stretch. And down. And again, big inhale. Press the head back, open the elbows. One more time. Stretch back and release, stretching up and back down. Now to finish, soft knees and a big stretch up. And exhale. And that was just quick 20 minutes. I know it's only 20 minutes today. I'll try to make it half an hour next week. Just had a lot of things that I couldn't avoid doing today. So hope you're feeling a little bit more refreshed and re-energized, and do feel free to come back to this one. Do it whenever you need that little boost of energy in the afternoon. And if anyone does feel like chilling out and relaxing this evening, it is Stretch and Relax at 6:30 tonight. So take care, see you soon.